Yo, what's going on, everybody? This your boy Mixed by Pablo, and I just want to start by saying thank you for tuning into the 5th episode of Precision-Tune Radio, Season 2. Now, before we do get started, make sure you guys go and subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Precision-Tune Studios. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you listen to us on, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And make sure to follow and like us on Facebook and Instagram at Precision-Tune Studios. Now, real quick, shout out to Joe Magana for shooting this video and putting it all together for us every single month. He does amazing work, both video and photography wise. Make sure to hit him up for your next music video. You can reach out to him on Instagram at Joe Milkshake. Now, today, I got another talented guest for you guys. Definitely a Y-Town legend in my book. He's done shows with West Coast legends like DJ Quick, Warren G, Mac 10, Daz, Corrupt. He's been in the game for a while now. Might have stepped away for a minute, but now he's back and he's better than ever, especially with his latest records like All Facts, Kraken, and Really Bang. I want you guys to give it up for my guy, Luck of DSH.
Yo, what's happening, man? What's happening?
Now, before we get this started, if you can just give a little, like, really brief introduction of about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, man, you already know, man. I'm just I'm fucking human native, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised out here, and you know what I mean? Kind of grew up poor as hell, you know what I'm saying? Single home, you know what I'm saying? Trailer park kid and shit, man, and had a little rough childhood, you know what I mean?
Right.
And just trying to just try to start fucking with music, you know what I mean? When I was like 13, man, but I was kind of in that hood shit still. So it was just like I used to mess with the keyboards and that little old school tape recorder and shit, you know what I mean? How you have to hit the tape record and hit the motherfucking beat at the same time, but it was some old school shit. But, I just started off like that, man, and that's how I got into my rap shit, you know what I mean? But basically now I'm a businessman, man, and I'm a rapper, I'm a dad, I'm a fucking, you know what I mean, a mentor, bro, and that's basically, how shit got started and where I'm from, you know what I mean?
Now, and you can hear that in your music. Like I could tell from the stories you talk about that you lived that life that you were just
Yeah,
explaining.
definitely, yeah.
Now, so you've been rapping for a long time. Well, you got into the music, you said when you were 13, right?
Yeah, man, I've been rapping for a long time now, man. I'm 35, so fuck, we've been rapping for 20 years plus, you know what I
Shit.
mean? I took a little step back away from it, you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of got into some shit, you know what I mean, where I left home and I went to Phoenix,
Right.
but I kind of did that shit for my family, you know what I'm saying? I took a step back and left Yuma with a backpack on my back, you know what I mean? And I kind of gave all my old ways away and shit from hustling and shit. When I was in Yuma, all I did was hustle and I was out here getting money, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I turned 30, bro, it's kind of like it's for my family now, I'm for my kids and shit. Cause they were getting older, you know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
didn't want
So
to,
you had to do some grown man
I
shit.
didn't want them to see what the fuck I was doing out here, man. So it was kind of like, I gotta be a real motherfucker now. I gotta be a real father, a husband and shit, you know what I mean? So I just took out the Phoenix, man. I took a chance, bro, you know what I mean? And I've been blessed ever since, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. And for all that time that you were making music, like and I'm saying this like in a really good way, like with your raps, like you don't try to do like what all these rappers try to do. A lot of rappers try to have like all these metaphors. They're trying to come like hard bar after bar after bar.
Yeah.
But with you, like, shit, you just keep it real, straight to the point. And that's what I've always liked about your style. It's always been really, really like gangster shit, you know?
Yeah.
Tell me about that, man. Like where did you grow up? Where at in Yuma? What part of Yuma?
Oh, well, man, I grew up on the Canal Bank side of Yuma, so shit, I saw like the north side of Yuma, like Colorado, 1st Street, 8th Street, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I mean, I grew up all in that area and shit, man. And my music basically is just some shit that I'm speaking on some real shit, man. I ain't trying to. I got a lot of homies that are lyricists and they use a lot of big words and shit. Which is off top, which is hot. It's just hot for certain people. I'm gonna be real with my motherfucking self, so I'm
Right.
gonna just spit what I spit because I like music, man. You know what I mean? I ain't out here trying to let nobody know nothing that I ain't felt, what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to tell my story when I rap, so that's basically how it is when I come to my music. That's why a lot of people be like, hey man, I don't need to use a lot of big ass words, homie. Sometimes I go in there and I'll freestyle the last 4 or 5 bars, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just the way it is, man. That's how my music comes out. But yeah, that's how it is with that, man. Like, fuck, music's just everything. I get in the studio, man, and I could probably lace like 3, 4 tracks in an hour, man.
Mm.
But that's just how it comes now.
Like, how did you get into it though? Like, 13's a really young age, because
I just
even.
started fucking with shit, bro. That's what it was. I had a little keyboard that
Mhm.
my grandpa had and shit. Because my grandpa used to play like the keyboard and shit at church. You know what I mean? So I had like a I don't even know what they were. Back then it was like a casino or some shit like that. What is it?
Casio?
Casio,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So it was one of those, but it was one of them old school ones. With the little, it still made the little beats on it. So it was like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and that shit. So I started fucking with it, bro. And I didn't even rap yet. I just started making beats.
Okay.
So I was fucking with the little beats. I was in my room. My mom was always coming in there and turn that shit down. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I shared the room with my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Till I was 13, homie. Like I slept with my grandpa till I was 13 fucking years old, bro. Like real shit. You know what I mean? I'm really from the hood. I'm really fun. My mom slept in the room with all my sisters, bro. So it was 3 girls and my mom in one room, me and my grandpa in the other room, my big brother and my uncle on the
Mhm.
couch in the living room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm in there with the motherfucking beat, you know what I mean? And that's how I got into music, bro. I just started fucking with that. And then I started rapping with homies at talent shows and shit.
Mhm.
And back in the days, Yuma had a lot of Civic Center dances and shit, bro. So I used to rap at those, Boys and Girls Club, Fourth Avenue dances and shit.
When was this? Was this more like,
That was like back in young days. Fourth Avenue, like 8th grade.
oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Okay.
But it was just like talent show shit. We never did
Nothing serious,
we did
just.
never did nothing serious, dog, until I started fucking with Cabby. You know what I'm saying? The big homie Cabby, shout out to
Yeah.
Cabby and shit. You know what I mean? But when I became a freshman, I think Cabby put me on like an ADAT. Back in the days, it
Mhm.
was like a fucking tape. But he put me on some shit like that, bro, and I bring some wax with it. And I was like, I'm really good at this shit. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to bring it to the fucking table to nobody because I didn't want nobody shooting me down with no shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because sometimes when you put the shit out there, somebody like, hey, man, they'll shoot you down. So I wanted to see if I was really good at this shit.
Mhm.
And then I found out I was fucking good at this shit, fam. So, I started doing my own thing and I started making my own shit. And then all of a sudden, I had our own little mixtape, man. And then
Yeah.
I started hustling and shit. So that's what, because it takes money to make money. A lot of people don't understand that shit, man. If you ain't willing to put money into yourself, or, I mean, basically music has everything to do with fucking money. You need studio time. You need to make a video. You need, your
The artwork you need.
appearance,
Yeah, you need everything.
flyers and shit out there. You need shit. So I started hustling, bro, to bring that. So that's
Yeah.
when we started DSH. And DSH turned into a fucking movement in Yuma, bro.
When did DSH form?
DSH formed, bro, like I think when I was like 18, 19. Now, so I was already with my
Okay.
wife. I was already married and shit, bro.
Mm.
Because I took off to LA when I was like, I think like 17. I was young, bro. I met my wife when she was 19. I was 17.
Mhm.
And man, I fucking left to LA for like a year. We came back to visit, bro, on a holiday.
Mhm.
And my fucking car broke down, bro. So when my car broke down, I was like, shit, nigga, I can't. You know what I mean? I ain't had the money to get back. So
Mhm.
we try to call our job and shit and tell them that, hey, man, we can't make it back. We got fired and we ended up staying here, bro. And then after that's when DSH started. So I was like 19 years old when we started DSH.
Who did like when it was formed, who did it start with? Was it always, cuz I from what I knew, it was you, Mach, J Rock, like who started it?
Yeah, me and my boy Doodle started it and shit, and my boy P, you know what I'm saying, Paris. You know, he live in Phoenix now. He's like a UFC fighter and shit. But
Hmm.
he started that shit back in the days, bro. It was just us three because he was like the brains of the shit. Arturo was like the graphic designer and the computer guy of the shit. And
Mhm.
then I was like the hustler and the rapper and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we were like, we got to start like something. And we started DSH, bro. And we just picked up a couple homies from the hood, like that rap Maniac, you know what I'm saying? Little J Rock, you know what I mean? We picked the homies up from the hood and they just were rappers. So we were like, fuck. I mean, we came up
Mhm.
and then to that, bro, it just started getting crazy, man. We did a show out here in Yuma with, that's when I think they bring Digital Underground and Mac 10. That
Mm.
was like our first big show, you know what I'm
This was
saying?
back then though,
That was
huh?
like way back then, bro, at
Okay.
Great Britain's and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about back in the days, you know what I'm
I
saying?
was like young
Yeah,
myself.
you were probably, you was probably still 13 and shit. Little young, bro.
Yeah,
So,
cause I didn't hear about you till you guys made that music video. You know
oh, okay,
how we
yeah.
bro. Yeah, that song when I
Good.
heard that song, that's when I became a fan of it. I
Yeah.
was seeing that you guys were making moves like
Yeah.
that.
And we were still fucking around, bro. Like, that's the thing about us when we were young and like we weren't doing nothing professional, bro. We were
Right.
in closets. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing where we lacked how do you say? I don't know how to say this shit, but we lacked the intelligence of this shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now when you get older, sometimes it's about the quality. It's about, who you have around you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because back in the days, I was fucking with nothing but hood cats, homie. Like, that's all I fucked with. Hood people, nobody had no money. You know how when you show up to a party and you bring a 30 pack and then there's like fucking 30 people in there and nobody has money. So everybody gets one beer. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, could have kept this shit at the house. But that's how it used to be back in the hood, bro. And like you grow with this rap shit. And I mean, you're gonna lose a lot of friends through this grind. You're gonna lose
Right.
a lot of friends, they weren't your friends anyway if they ain't happy to see you shining and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I
I, I
mean,
I mean like speaking of like losing friends and everything, like did DSH did that start splitting apart or is it
nah,
still a thing?
nah, it's still like a little thing, you know what I'm saying? They just split apart because I left, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like nothing where like, hey, we're gonna break up. It was just like we were like everything that we did was kind of based around what the fuck I set up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like all the Xmas bashes out here, I
Mhm.
set them up. Me and my boy Junebug set them up. All the DSH functions we had at the Colorado River. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit
Yeah, I
that
remember you guys were doing
yeah,
all
we were
kinds of
doing
stuff.
battles at the river, bro. We
Yeah.
were doing crazy shit. You know what I mean? But I set that up myself, bro. Because like I said, I was on the hustle, bro. I was making hella money back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how DSA started, bro.
Yeah, and at that time too, like nobody else was really doing that stuff. I mean, we have Cavi that was doing it,
Yeah.
but it was always like, and I told Cavi this too when I interviewed him. It was always you and him that like me coming up when I was trying to rap. Like you guys were the top guys that
Yeah.
that you'd want to work with, that you'd
Yeah.
want to be a part of. Like shit, I'm pretty sure you don't remember, but I reached out to you. I think it was during the MySpace days.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Shit.
"Hey, what's up, man? I rap. Let's do a song, da da da."
Yeah.
And you were cool. You're like, "Yeah, hell yeah, let's do this." But
Yeah.
we never did nothing.
Yeah. 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 Definitely. You know what I'm
You
saying?
weren't really
I was
fucking
like
with
that with
me.
a lot of motherfuckers, dog. I was so busy and wild then, though, bro. Like I was on the move so much, man, in LA, Vegas. When I was young, I was every fucking where, man. I mean, I probably wasn't in town on the weekends,
Mhm.
never. Like on the weekends, I was always out of town. Like I would leave out of town and shit for like 3 days, come back on Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I didn't work, bro. You was
yeah,
just hustling. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys were making the moves. Shit, you even had a song with Mitchy Slick
yeah,
and what's the dude from Phoenix?
Willie and shit.
Yeah,
Had a
Willie
song with
North
Willie.
Pole.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw all that shit you were
Yeah, we were
doing.
gonna
Like
do one with
that's
Corrupt too, fam, but we just never got around to that shit. But we was supposed to go to LA and do one with Corrupt, but we never got around to it. But yeah, it has some heats.
Yeah, you see, what I really liked was how you guys were bringing everything here because Yuma's a small town, like straight
Yeah,
up.
definitely.
Like a
Yeah,
lot of musicians here,
definitely.
like they're not doing nothing,
Yeah,
or
definitely.
we feel like we can't do nothing. But you guys were like heavy on that independent
Yeah,
grind.
definitely, bro. I go places motherfuckers don't even think. I'll be, where you from, man? Yuma, homie. Like, what? I mean, yeah, Yuma, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's suckers in every city. There's gangsters in every city. There's real people in every city. You know what I mean? Every city got what they. I mean, one city might be smaller than the other one, but that don't mean shit. You know.
Yeah.
At the same time, but yeah, Yuma, man, is it's a little good town, man. You know what I mean?
Did you ever like again, like you guys were the ones that were doing everything. Did you ever consider yourself like successful as a successful rapper when you were in Yuma?
Nah, yeah, I mean, in Yuma, yeah, bro. But I mean, that's the problem with the fucking culture now because you get like everybody in your little town, you know what I'm saying, I like you and shit, but it's about to push out of town because you really ain't gonna make no money in town, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I was always different, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like I was successful, you know what I'm saying, until I started getting that real money. And rap shit, you know what I mean? I was putting all money into it. So I
Mhm.
wasn't getting shit. You know what I mean? So I was just spending the shit. So
Yeah.
I mean, to me, successful means getting money because at the end of the fucking day, it's about what you gross. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, how much you make. It ain't
Yeah.
about what the fuck successful is like, what, how much people like your shit?
Yeah, that's what
Or
other people look
I don't give
at
a
and
fuck about a
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Give
Right.
me $1. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take $1 instead of a like, you know what I mean? That's just me though, you know what I mean? Other people think different, bro. You know, motherfucker want to like and they want that's like me trying to be famous, right? You want to be
Mhm.
famous, motherfucker, you want to be rich. Like I'd rather be rich. Like fuck the fame, you know what I mean? Keep the
Mhm.
fame, keep all that shit, throw me the money, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, I thought I was top rapper. I mean, I could say that for sure. You know, I thought I was top rapper in you, but I don't know about successful, bro. Cause I wasn't getting no money off this shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Now what happened though? Like, cause you guys were doing all these things, and then you ended up signing with Street Vibe with Cavi.
Yeah, but that was just a distribution deal.
Okay, it was just
Yeah, so
distribution.
yeah, I didn't sign with not like no label deal or nothing. We just signed like a distribution deal. I fucked with Cavi on like a distribution deal because he had like, you know what I mean? It was almost like a no brainer and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cavi hooked me up and shit. You know what I mean? Put me on the distribution with iTunes and Spotify and all that good shit. You know what I mean? But it was just a distribution deal. It wasn't no like label deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How long have you been away from the game? Well, because again, you're back now, but like, how long
Yeah, I
were?
was away, bro, for like 6 years. You know what I
Oh
mean?
shit, that
Yeah,
long.
that long, bro. Cause I didn't do shit. You know what I mean? I went to Phoenix and like I said, bro, I just focused on my family because I was like, without no money, I ain't shit anyways. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I don't even want to be that's why I quit rapping. Not quit, but that's why I fell back, bro. Cause I was like, how the fuck am I gonna rap and I'm broke? You know, so that's why I'm telling a lot of rappers nowadays. Niggas want to run around and quit their job and be a rapper, right? But how you gonna be a rapper or anything without no money?
Hmm.
So I left the Phoenix, bro, and I just stopped. And I was like, dude, because I'm broke. I left on my backpack. I slept on the homie's couch for like 3 weeks. Looked for a fucking regular job that I never, they didn't even know how to look for a job, fam. So I'm
Yeah.
looking for a job and shit. And I got a little telemarketing job. And I got a fucking, it was like a door-to-door alarm job. Some
Mm.
bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah.
jobs were some
100%
bullshit.
commission too, huh?
Both of the jobs were some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? One of the jobs was like fucking $14 an hour, selling fucking computer printer and ink and shit. You know what I mean? Telemarketing bullshit. And the other job, I'm knocking on people's fucking door asking if they want to buy alarms. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is this idiot knocking on my door? You
Dog,
feel
it's
me?
the hustle
And
though,
I'm
man. Like,
and the person that I am, bro, I already feel like a lame ass. Like, nigga, I left Yuma, one of the biggest hustlers out there, came out here, and now I'm just some motherfucking dude walking the streets. You know what I
hey,
mean?
but now you're back and you're way better than
Well,
ever.
see, that's
Like,
what I'm saying, but that's what changed me though, bro. Cause
uh-huh.
I started I quit both them jobs, bro. Like I was like, fuck these jobs. And I took a risk, bro. You know, I went and bought me a little truck. I bought me a lawnmower, bro. I already had my truck, matter of fact. So I just came to Yuma to pick it up. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And I went back to Phoenix and I started a landscaping business, bro. And that shit just took off, bro. Like God was like on my side and shit, bro.
Hey,
Like
how was that though? Like that's a big
it
risk.
was crazy, bro.
Not a lot of people are scared to do that. Like I would like I say all the time, like I wanted to open a studio here all the time.
Yeah.
And I finally got to it. I just
Yeah.
said, fuck it. This is I want to do something that I love to do,
Yeah,
not
bro.
just be a salesman. Cause I was doing door-to-door shit too, selling some cable and internet,
Yeah, man. Shit
like I was
sucks,
on that
bro.
grind there. Um like I notice a lot of people, again, they're scared to jump into something.
Yeah, what some people, I think to me, is that people are scared and people are comfortable at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, fuck, I got this
Yeah.
nice job. I ain't trying to leave this job. Fuck that. I'm gonna just kick it. Me, I was like, I wanted money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, I need fucking money. I can't go to work and like I think like, okay, if I can go make, you know what I'm saying? Right now they're paying me what, $15, $16 an hour. Saying if I can go fucking make, you know what I mean? Even if I can make $200 a day, that's $25 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like 8 hours. You make $225. That's $200.
Hmm.
So I thought like that. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna start a landscaping business. The first day, bro, I put my shit on Craigslist. That's it. I put my shit on Craigslist. That first day, I got a call. One call. When I did the estimate, I told the dude $150, bro. $150. That's what I told him. He was like, oh man, $150? Fuck yeah. I was like, yeah, 100. So I thought, I mean,
You thought it was a lot. It's
I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm coming up. Cause I was just making at this stupid ass job I was working. I was there for fucking 8 hours. I just made $72 for the whole fucking day.
yeah.
What a dumb fuck. Right? So I just made 150. So I'm telling myself, I'm about to make $150, do this guy's yard, and I'm gonna be done in 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah,
that's $50 an hour, bro.
right.
So that's how I was thinking at that time. Now, as being a business owner, bro, from that time as I grew now with the full truck and the trailers and all that shit, I would have charged that dude $400 for that job. That's what I charge now. Okay. But that's where I went from, bro. I went from that to where I'm at now, bro. And it's just hard work, dog. Like, motherfucker used to live in an apartment, bro. I used to take my equipment out of my apartment. I mean, my truck. I had to lift my fucking lawnmower, bro, over the balcony, put it on the side of the balcony so nobody would steal my shit. Because I'm living in Phoenix on fucking 51st Avenue and Roosevelt, like in Maryville, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I went through a lot of shit, bro, to start that shit, bro. And like, but I just got my family back to where I need to be, bro. You know, so I got a nice house now. My wife got support. My fucking family's happy. My sons are happy. My kids are going to university. So I said, you know, I can start rapping again. I got money again. I can do what the fuck I want again. It's hard to be rapper when you're stressed the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, your shit ain't taken care of at home, but you're rapping. That's right. That's what these little cats got it fucked up right now. They don't want to work, bro. They don't want to take care of. I mean, and I ain't the one to judge nobody. Don't get me wrong. I ain't sitting here bashing no fucking body, but I'm trying to give it up for my young little homies out there. Little homies, take care of your kids. Take care of your motherfucking family first. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a rapper and shit out there in the streets and shit? It's have fun, bro. But if you ain't got no job or nothing, then nothing's gonna ever work for you, ever, bro. Because you can't spend money on yourself.
Yeah.
So that's just where it's coming from me, bro, from the heart, like for real.
Hell yeah, man! You're spitting nothing but facts right now. That's what I tell people all the time.
I'm telling you, bro.
And I'm gonna go off topic from that, but I had Fabian QVNTRO last month in an interview. Hey, he was telling me you're coming out with an album that he's producing completely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Tell me about that project. Like any surprise features on there, or is it just like you solo completely, or what?
Yeah, nah, fucking Fabian, bro, actually is my shit, man. I know Fabian from the town too, right here, man. I met Cat long time ago too when he wasn't doing shit, bro. You know, he said he wanted to start making beats. He was a young little homie and shit in the hood, and I really never fucked with him, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, you need, you know what I mean, get your shit a little bit better, and you know, whatever. And he reached out to me like fucking what? Damn, I don't even know. I think it was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And he just started sending me beats. I wasn't even back in the game yet. You know, he just started saying, I said, damn, homie, you getting better. You getting pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started thinking of it last year, because I started back up last year in February. That was my first time when I dropped Yuma City and shit. When I dropped that track, Cracking, that's when I came back right there. So it's been like a year. So, but that's when he sent me the beat, and I was like, damn, I'm about to smash this. But after I started seeing all the quality and shit beats that he was making, I was like, bro, because he knows the style. That's what, shout out to Fabian, man, because I could call him and tell him I need some shit made like this, and he'll make that shit like that. You know what I mean? Because that's how I am. I like all my beats raw, slappers, gangster shit, you know what I mean? Because a beat's a big deal to me, you know what I'm saying? Right. If the beat ain't slapping, I just don't really want to even fuck with it, you know what I mean? But shout out to Fabian, man. Yeah, he's gonna produce the whole album and shit. You know what I mean? And he gave me a player price, man. You know, some shit I couldn't deny. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that. You know what I mean? That's how it's gonna be. And I got a couple surprise motherfucking artists on there, man. And we're gonna put the album on all platforms. It's probably gonna drop November. You know what I'm saying, for sure. You know what I
Okay.
mean, in that area. But
Don't give a release date. Anytime anybody
yeah, I
gives
don't
a
give no
release
release date.
date, it
I don't
don't.
give no release dates no more, man. Because sometimes I get to a release date and I just feel like, fuck, man, this shit ain't even ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause you know, you gotta feel hella comfortable with your album and shit when you're putting out quality music now, man. So, but I think it's gonna be ready in November because I was gonna drop it last year. Tell you the
Mm.
truth, you know what I mean? I got like 25 tracks, but I think November is going. I'm gonna push it out on my daughter's birthday somewhere around there. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah, hell yeah.
yeah.
How many kids you got?
I got 4, bro. Yeah, my boys are damn near grown, homie. So, like, I got a son about to go to university and shit, man. That shit is crazy to me because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, motherfuckers from the hood. None of my brothers and sisters graduated, homie. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, we grew up in a single house. I didn't have no dad and shit like that, which is no excuse because my dad was around,
Mhm.
but he didn't grow up in the house and shit with us, you know what I'm saying? So it was like kind of growing up, like, you know what I mean, with no father and shit. But
And you got both black and brown in you, right?
yeah. My dad's black and my mom's Mexican, fam, and my dad's from Texas and shit. My mom's right here from Somerton and shit. And my whole family's from Somerton, dog. Like my fucking matter of fact, shit, yeah, Somerton's down there, my whole family and shit. But
Hmm.
uh yeah, they met in the fields and shit, fam, because my mom's like she was a migrant worker and my dad was a cotton field worker. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But he just drove the trucks and shit. So they met in the fields and shit, and then they moved to San Pedro. And then they had me and my 2 little sisters, man, and then, yeah, half
Were
Mexican and black, bro.
and you were born here in Yuma?
Yeah, born and raised, homie, right here
Mm.
in Yuma, shit. Born in Yuma Regional Medical Center when it was just a little fucking building with a light around it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Now they
don't think I
got
was around these
helicopters and
days.
shit, you know what I'm saying? They got a big ass parking lot over there. I was like, damn, okay, Yuma. Yeah. But yeah, I was born here too, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shit. Before I let you go, man, I mean, is there anything else that I didn't touch base on that you want to talk about or bring up?
Nah, man. I mean, that was almost everything, man. Just everybody be looking out for my motherfucking album. I'm coming hard with this one, man, and I know everybody's gonna enjoy it, bro. I got 500 copies sold already, man. So,
Dope.
like hard copies and shit. I'm gonna actually personally hit cities and drop those off. So I'm gonna be in LA, Utah, Vegas, Texas, and shit, man. So
Oh, so you got everything lined up ready
yeah,
for
we
it
got a
then.
little lineup. We got a little lineup that we doing, man. It's nothing special, but we're gonna hit like some smoke shops and shit, and just be out there. You know what I mean? Trying to promote the CD, promote the shit,
Yeah.
and try to get to where we trying to get, man. So much love and follow me. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram, everything Lucky DSH, Twitter, every fucking thing, man. It's Lucky DSH, man. So you already know, man. Much love.
Hell yeah. You guys got to make sure you guys do look out for that album straight up. Like he talked about, like we were talking about his music. I mean, it changed, like it grew. As he grew, the music grew.
Yeah, most
The
definitely.
quality, like if you look at I want you guys go on YouTube. If you guys never heard of the song or anything, look up Lucky DSH. You know, if you look at the way that music video was shot, like looks
Yeah,
like shit.
we did that shit with like a phone, cuz, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh shit.
We did that shit with like a phone and shit.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
if you look at all the new visuals now, like
yeah,
it's way better. The
yeah. We
content's
spending
better.
money now, dog.
Everything. Hell
We
yeah.
spending money now, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Hell yeah. Well, there you guys have it. Make sure you guys stay tuned to catch a live in studio performance by Lucky Luck. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And real talk, I appreciate everybody that's been showing love. I do see the platform growing, and I want to keep it growing. You know, I enjoy doing this. So when I say hit that subscribe button, you know, it's show that love. I'd appreciate it. And I know everybody got Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you follow us on that as well at Precision-Tune Studios. And if you're looking for some quality studio time, make sure to visit the website www.precisiontunestudios.com. You guys can find my rates and everything that's included there. Until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah. Ooh, I got that juice. For the city, human city.
For luck, got a strap on me. For luck, got a strap on me. Cause I don't trust nobody. Bitch, I'm an OG up in these streets. You don't want no problems. Got homies with the feds right now. Got ops and they dead right now. This how I go in my city. But I still got love for my city.
Yeah, I got love for the town. Mr. Jesus spot, man, you know it's going down. Northside neighborhood, you know we with the business. You know we really live this. My niggas get the trippin', 10 toes down. We don't trust nobody. Bullets to the head, man, they finding dead bodies. Clippers in the click, nigga, do it for the hobby. Lucky luck, boss shit straight to the top with it. Always on that money up, nigga, need to double up. Money up, click gang, nigga, need to stack it up. Northside, homie, West Coast G shit. The homies out the walls, now the homies trying to see shit. Fuck the middleman, see I'm trying to get paid. Stretch it out, nigga, luck, bring a lot of game. Human city on my back, take it to the grain. Light it up, smoke with me, Arizona flame, nigga.
For luck, got a strap on